right now. And also, it's important just to let you know that we're trying to help out another person by the name of Victus Videos. So check out his channel. He's doing some streams, especially gaming streams, and some of his older soda reviews. And I will be posting his actual channel in the description below after I sign off here. And I just wanted to say that I finally got some stuff done right over here. And as you can see, these guys have been repainted, so these belong to Spirit. So this is for my client that I worked on. And as you can see, the thumbs actually look real nice. And it took me some time to get it done because what was going on was that there was only like about half a thumb that I was working with, but I was able to get it in there without a problem. And so far, it's actually looking really, really cool. So it's nicely painted again. So actually, I used a Tamiya paint of the sky blue for that one and the other one. And what I have here is the other item too, which is this guy right here. As you can see, yeah, he's actually been done again. And this was the arm right here, or I should say thumb, that was broken off to begin with. And I actually got that done with the milliput as well as with the wire method. The wire method was actually giving me a little bit of a problem. And what happened was is that I was trying to get it in there with the milliput, and I'd be sanding it down just a little bit here and there. Then all of a sudden the thumb would pop off. So I had to come up with another solution because this was going about twice that I had to do this. So what I did was I actually had to crazy glue it, add a little extra milliput, and then start sanding it down so then that way I can get that going. And as you can see, we got it going. Yeah, so this is not mine. This belongs to my client, and he's going to be receiving this tomorrow when I meet up with him. And also, just wanted to let you guys know, I got this guy here, Payload version 2. As you can see, I actually had to do a little bit of a repair job on him as well. But the thing is, it was actually inside the torso, so I actually had to put a little crazy glue in that. So, as you can see, his helmet can still come off like so. If I can pop it off, come on, you can pop it off right now. He don't want to pop off, so those things happen. But anyways, I also ended up picking up some body parts right here. Thanks to a guy by the name of Tim. That's actually on one of the G.I. Joe clubs. So I'm going to be working on some things here and there. And one of them, which is pretty neat, was this version 2 Sergeant Slaughter. So I'll probably be doing something fun with him. I apologize for not letting the comments come through because I've been having somebody come in here kind of trolling here and there on occasion. But other than that, I just wanted to turn off the chat for a while. I do apologize for that, so hopefully we can get the chat back up and running again with less trolls, because that kind of gets a little distracting when you have people in there that just want to say whatever they want to say because they feel like it. Like, especially when you have people trying to say free Ovaltine or who do you choose in politics. But to make it clear, I don't want any type of politics on my channel. This is just for fun, entertainment, and actually for the love of putting things together like G.I. Joe and toys. That's usually what I do. So let me see what I got else in here. Okay, I got a few other G.I. Joe legs like so. Okay, this one's going to be one that I'm going to try to help fix up. And that one is actually heavy metal, which he actually drives the tank. And I need to actually get his body parts going. So that's one thing I got to work with later on. And looks like I got a few other things in here. A few dreadnoughts like so. I'm not going to keep everybody on here that long, but I do appreciate everybody being here. And let me see what I got right here. Is something that I did a while back for Zartan. And right, as you can see right here, I actually put them together. And sometimes what usually happens is the knee pads usually get lost. So I actually had to make my own using actual milliput, and then of course just blending them in with like a straight knife, so that way it could get the nice little curvatures right there. And now he's pretty complete. As you can see, he's actually in pretty good shape. Actually, when I got him, he was actually had the waist was broken, so I actually had to use some milliput for the waist and try to blend it, so then that way it would look pretty neat. Okay, and let's see. Also, I had to work a little bit with this guy here, Monkey Wrench, and I had to paint him up a little bit. And there was a happy accident that happened here with Monkey Wrench, was that I actually added some of the paint, but the thing is I missed a spot. But it's kind of cool because it actually has a little yellowing right here, which actually gives it a more weathered effect, which was just one of those happy accidents right there. So I got him pretty cheap as well. So he's actually, I like the way how he came out. Yep. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments below of what I got. And I appreciate everybody out there. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. And check out some of my older videos that I have on hand. As well as make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. I know you can't do chat. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to avoid some people that weren't really nice. So I apologize for that. And hopefully I can do this again next week. Everybody, have a great weekend. And remember one thing. If you're feeling kind of sad, go buy a toy. Buy two. Buy something. Have fun. Customize it. All right, that's it for now. Everybody have a great afternoon and a great weekend. And have fun collecting Joes. Bye.